I forgot what I said there.
He's only a baby.
He's only a baby?
He goes to school, doesn't he?
I suppose you'll be wanting to get him a little part-time job next.
Oh, you'd make a good end yourself, Enid.
Anyway, why shouldn't he play the piano? You're always going on about how musical your family are.
No reason whatsoever.
Oh, that's your trouble. No pride in your son. I've still got this bloody saucepan with this feed in it, but anyway.
Yeah.
Don't put your fingers through wire, Michael. Your mother's worried about your career as a concert pianist.
Oh, you think you're so funny, George Peters, don't you?
Well, you can't be forever watching over him, Enid. You've got to leave him to it sometime.
He's only a baby.
He goes to school, doesn't he?
I suppose you'll be getting him a little part-time job next.
You'd make a good end yourself, Enid.
Anyway, why shouldn't he play the piano? You're always going on about how musical your family are.
No reason at all.
That's your trouble. No pride in our Michael.
We'll give them their food now, shall we, boy?
So, time to do some actual filming of this thing backstage we haven't done yet. See, Neil doesn't change production by production. We have our school crest. With the presumption this will not be seen till the show's over. That is Latin for "but why the hazelnut sauce?" Hello, how are you?
Okay, I'm okay. Your email about the scout scene.
Yeah.
What did you mean by the beginning in the dark?
Have that first.
I was a bit confused about that.
Alright. It's a dead chicken in a wheelchair. You don't see many of them on YouTube. Actually, you probably do.
Thought you could put it there, but...
There's young Travis doing the, just admiring himself. Striking some poses there.
I was supposed to be working 2 jobs today and did neither.
Let me show you my set, what I designed and Neil and Joe skillfully made. Hello. There we are. That's not the set. That'd be weird. So here's my office for Vardia and for the head. It changes. Neil's got another picture there, and he changes that for the outside view before the head scene, and also the painting up there for Vardia is changed as well. And there's the screen in which all my projections happen. Coal scuttle. I just found that in the Bramley store. Said I want that on stage, so we're just hiding it in the back. And here's the Peters living room. Painting from Bramley there. Magazine, a paper that Martin brought, and old 60s magazines there. Jen's photos on there, and if you open up, this is a drinks cabinet. I thought it looked like an old TV cab, so you open that up, and Leo set lights in there, which oscillate, so it looks like it's coming from a TV screen, which is really good. And I sit up there, and I do the projections and the sound and bark orders at the gentleman sitting either side of me. Notice we've removed the proscenium arch because we're a bit Brechtian in that respect, and also just needed a bigger set.
What it is the underworld. They call it the head.
The head? Yes. His earlobes are too big and his fat lips always wet. But what is his end?
He wants to recevoir all these automatons. But he won't sway all the them with a terrible promise. Success. Success. That is just another exam away. Oh la la. Careful, James. The skeleton foot of your quinquite vibrato is interfering with the mysterious promise of my poet size.
We must liquidate him.
You do it, James. I can watch. When this is all over, we can get married. You do love me just a little, don't you, James?
Thanks for telling me what you know. Miss Clancy!
James!
You bitch! You're a double agent! You're smash!
James, I feel so guilty. Before the Queen went to Westminster Abbey, doesn't anybody know? What did the news to the Queen get as a present? Yes, Owen?
Some declined
in the world, miss. It's 29,002 feet high.
Well done, Michael. Fancy you knowing that. And what's that in miles? Divide 29,002 by how many feet in a mile? Yes, Owen? 5,280. Well, do your long division. Who's going to be first with the answer? 5,2,602. Very quick, Owen. 5 miles. 2,602 feet. Wasn't that a wonderful present for Queen Elizabeth to have the Union Jack so high for the coronation?
We took these in a few hours, miss.
Well, it's the fourth that counts, Owen. Now, Michael.
Help your mother with a deck chair, Michael. Enid?
But is something cost you one, Michael?
Not yet.
Why not?
I just don't. Not yet.
You won't get brown like that.
Put your swimming costume on, Michael. Get yourself a nice tan.
What are you waiting for? Put a towel around you. Or just quickly take your trousers off and slip your jacket on. Nobody wants to see your little bottoms. What's that? The boy's not bothered. It's yourself. I don't know. Go all this way and that's how break you are.
Want something to do, Michael? Count how many bits of tie you can see.
Or find yourself a little friend.
It's okay, don't you silly old dog. Just watch it coming back.
Hello, you two! It's really most queer and very puzzling.
Well, if there's a tale to tell, we'd better eat first.
Good idea, William. I'm starving. That was delicious.
You know, I've been thinking. I have an idea. I know what that ticket is.
Do tell, Herbert.
It's a dry cleaning ticket.
Clever old dog, Herbert. How did you know that?
Well, one of our servants used to work for a dry cleaning firm, and he told me about the tickets. The perforation is where the ticket comes in half. So the customer keeps one half, and the other half stays with the clothes, so they know whose is which.
Going off together. You can come with us if you want, or you can stay there. It doesn't really matter. We won't exactly be on the other side of the world, will we?
When are you going to KILL1 for the lady downstairs?
What?
You heard.
What are you spelling it for?
Because he's a child.
Well, he's eaten enough of them, Enid. I don't suppose he thinks they go into the oven of their own accord.
Very cruel man.
Blimey. You're the one who pulls their feathers out and chops their heads off.
Yes, with it ended.
Well, that makes you an accessory then, doesn't it? So, if I'm a murderer, so are you. Should we give the chickens their food now, Michael? What are you crying for, Michael?
Was that chicken bitten, George?
Don't be daft. What are you crying for, son?
The matter, Michael? Tell your mum.
I think you'd better take him inside, Enid. Something's upset it.